20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He'll get across the 20, spark him down at the 23-yard line. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward? These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Count! 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We're going to 53. Why, that's 20.
On the play fake, Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
There you go, 47. Yeah!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. One swung out to Blue. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal?
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll throw again. Dak. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. For Pickens, his first touchdown as a Dallas Cowboy. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready? Let go.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 46-yard line.
Once again, it's Scatterboot. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That his 1st touchdown of the new year.
When you think back to their 1st possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hey, kill. Here we go. Yeah, bring it.
1st down, Prescott. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it for the 1st time with Devontae Rodeo. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another 1st down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That is caught to the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. We are through one. 14-7. is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Ready. Blue way.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboo.
Number 44, Cam Scatterboo is the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 31, here is second down and 7. On play action, Winston. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. First and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Chauncey Golston. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Dak facing 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 46!
Prescott now. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Second down, Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and a yard.
Yeah, here we go! 26!
Prescott again. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. He's got a receiver, and that's last. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Yeah! That's fine, ain't it? Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53.
Again, Prescott to the air. It was a short one that's caught by Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Yeah! Here we go, 47. Fine, ain't it? Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53. Hey, kill. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That one taken in. C.E. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. That's to Robinson. He's got it. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. Winston to throw on 1st down. Well, here down the field. The ball incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. On the give, it's Scatterby. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On comes with the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback as they come out to the 20-yard line. Prescott on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Darius Alexander working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw is Prescott. That's made by Pickens. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21. At the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
They'll throw again. Dak. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the
Shotgun snap for Prescott. There's that man again. Another catch. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
brings up second and
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's...
And he will score again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Ready. Blue way. Let me go.
On first down, it's Scatterboo.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. And a much better result here. Give them 7, and it sets up 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. And now they are starting to pour it on here. All phases going at the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day, and that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Ready. Blue way. Let me go.
On first down, it's Winston. They'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
and the Giants first down.
Ready. Split up.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Neighbors in motion.
Flag. What do that?
We'll go play action. It's Winston. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up.
You ain't never been a